Welcome, foolish mortals, to day 10 of the 31 days of Halloween videos. I am your host, Denise, if you're new here. If you have been here before, didn't you learn nothing? Welcome again. Today, we are gonna talk about books with great opening sentences. I have a stack of books here that I either have read or based on the first sentence, I really need to read soon. I am only gonna tell you the title, the author, and then I'm gonna read you the first sentence. And that's all. I'm not gonna tell you what the book is about because these books first sentence all have me go like, I'm in. That may say something about me. I'll leave you to judge that based on these sentences. First up is Red's Water Park by Kirsten White. Fog drifted around their feet, clinging greedily, like it wanted to pull them into a watery grave. Red's Water Park, Kirsten White. Equal Rights by Terry Pratchett. This is a story about magic and where it goes, and perhaps, more importantly, where it comes from and why. Although it doesn't pretend to answer all or any of these questions. Equal Rights, Terry Pratchett. The Witch Guide to Cooking with Children by Keith McGowan. I love children. Eating them, that is. The Witch Guide to Cooking with Children by Keith McGowan. We have Rules for Vampires by Alex Fox. There are 2 ways to kill a vampire. Rules for Vampires by Alex Fox. Poison for Breakfast by Lemon Snicket. This morning, I had poison for breakfast. Poison for Breakfast by Lemon Snicket. Mary by Anne Eekhout. My edition is in Dutch, so I will translate it to English. However, this has an English translation, so I'm not sure if it is exactly the same as I'm telling you. The wording might be a bit different because I do not have the English edition to make sure. This is the hour. Every night she dies. Her daughter. Mary by Anne Eekhout. Next up is Stage by Paige Kenny. Why is that so hard to say? Stitch wakes up, just as he always has done. For the past 584 days he has been waking up. Stitch by Paige Kenny. Anatomy by Senna Swartz. I'm digging as fast as I can, Davy. Well, dig faster. Anatomy by Senna Swartz. The Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires by Grady Hendrix. This story ends in blood. The Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires, Grady Hendrix. Mina and the Undead by Amy McCall. When I was about 6, I went to school dressed as a vampire. Mina and the Undead by Amy McCall. Crystal Sutherland wrote House of Hollow. I was 10 years old the first time I realized I was strange. House of Hollow by Crystal Sutherland. Escape from Asylum by Madeline Rue. They brought him silently into the little room. Escape from Asylum by Madeline Rue. Next up is The Dark Descent of Elizabeth Frankenstein by Kirsten White. Lightning clawed across the sky, tracing veins through the clouds and marking the pulse of the universe itself. The Dark Descent of Elizabeth Frankenstein by Kirsten White. Next up is What Moves the Dead by T. Kingfisher. The mushroom gills were the deep red colored of severed muscle, the almost violet shade that contrasts so dreadfully with the pale pink of Vistera. What Moves the Dead by T. Kingfisher. The Strange Case of the Alchemist's Daughter by Theodora Gross. Mary Jekyll stared down at her mother's coffin. The Strange Case of the Alchemist's Daughter by Theodora Gross. Dusk or Dark or Dawn or Day by Shannon McQuire. The wind howls, the rain comes down in sheet, and Patty is still dead. Dusk or Dark or Dawn or Day by Shannon McQuire. And these were all the first sentences that got me. And made me like, oh, I really need to read this book. So, you can tell me what that says about me, all these sentences. I do think there's a theme here. However, it is spooky season, so I blame October for it. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I feel like this was a very quick video, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye, foolish mortals.